Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain. So here we are again in Necro, and we're going to be doing our third path now. So for this one here, it is for Cinnis, the Cinder Spawn, so we do want to go to Emerald Claw. I would stand. You want to let him. I would not. Deliver. I think. I would. Broken. You want to forget that. If the Black Abbot. The Destroyer. They lack the will. Red and white. You want to tell the adventures, and then Cinnis the Cinder Spawn. There we go. So you'll notice our XP is dropping down considerably each time. You do need to run this quest several times in order to get this here. So again, we can come here, use the workbench, and we can now get the second item, which is a petrified stock. Now you can only get one per run, and it does drop on exit of the quest there as well. So for this one here, we're going to be heading west and down. Now this one it is very reminiscent of the quest they're from. So this one here would be Inferno of the Damned, and it does kind of go through the stages where you would almost be in, if you remember that quest, how when you would step on the button it would shift you from the normal plane to like a kind of a flamey version of it. Alright, so you're going to continue down until you get to this fork here. Now, it does let you decide which path you're going. So we're going to head up to the right. Ultimately, you got to go down both sides, so it really doesn't matter which one you choose to head first. Now, once we get here, we are going to come into a crossroads. We're going to head north, and we have a button here. Now, the button is surrounded by a flame shield, as is that one there. You are going to need to stand inside of the button, and while you are standing in the flame sphere, you will be taking damage. So just be prepared for that. Having a fire resistance does help to negate a lot of that damage. And you just want to stand here long enough for the shields to disappear, which time we're going to then head here. And it's going to bring us to this giant plant wall. Now this plant wall is what we're actually trying to burn down. In order to do that, you do need to stand on all the buttons. So there was 2 in the north, then we got 2 here down south. And it's essentially the exact same thing that we had just done. So here we are. Once we've done that, we're going to head off to the west here, and it will actually burn down the vegetation, spawning in a couple invisible stalkers, and kind of revert to now almost like a flamey version of the area we just completed. So here we're going to hop down. And we're going to head south here. So nice of them to line up for us. So this time, what we're going to have to do, just like before, where we put the fire out in the orbs, we're actually going to have to go and actually turn on the fire. So we gotta head a little bit in. And again, it's going to give us two options here to head left and right, or north and south. Again, we'll just start by heading north. Alright, and here we go. So if you do have a party, it does help when they split up. One would go one side, one would go the other side, or however you want to split up your party. Just to speed things up, as again, it is a little rough. So here we are. We're going to stand on this, and after a moment, the orb will appear, causing fire damage and spawning in some fire elementals here as well. So here we are, we're just going to head straight south, and it's going to bring us immediately to our other room. I definitely like that aspect because it doesn't have you go all the way back and around twice. It lets you head directly from one right into the other. Alright. Now we just got to meet back up in that central section. And here to put out the flames, just go through the wall and up the stairs. And here we are going to fight our big bad boss. So it does take him a moment to get in, and I do recommend fighting towards the wall. It will give you the most protection from the traps, because there are a few in this room. And what you want to do is you just want to beat on him as fast as possible. He is healed by fire, so me putting up the turret probably wasn't the best idea. And you'll also notice here, as he starts, it does block off the doorway. So anyone who was not in the room is unable to get in. So it is good to just wait for everybody to actually get in, which is something I should have done there. But once he dies, the barrier will drop, allowing everybody to come in and get their loot. So, awesome. And again, you can get some named loot that drop out of this chest that is only available from this specific named boss. Well, didn't get that, but I did get a tome page, so it's something. And again, after that, you're just going to want to head on outside, break the orb, wait for everybody, break the orbs, recall, and head in for your last run. Well, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one all.